So what is up, everyone? This is another time for Near Protocol Philippines to interview a new segment of our community. That is the Near Crowd community. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. And this is your host, Orvard. You can see there, I think I'm in Manila, right? Okay, and I speak Tagalog. But this time, mag-English tayo or magta-Taglish. We just make it as natural as possible. And tonight we have a very exciting guest that I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to really see an interview, not just interview, but even talk. But because of schedule, hindi kami nagkatagpo. Pero ngayon, nahuli namin siya. Okay? So that's in the person of Dan Dan. Is that Dan Dan or Dan lang?
Dan actually.
Dan Dan.
My nickname is Dan actually.
And then yung
po. I just placed po when I remember when I started playing online games. So the purpose is to let other Filipinos know that I am Filipino.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with that suffix na a sign of honorifics,
Yes.
Po, magalang. But I'm gonna beat you the game, but I'm still magalang. Sorry po, I just beat you. But anyways, Dan, welcome to the show. I'm happy to be here with you, and thanks for taking the time.
I'm glad to be here, sir.
Okay, so let's get started. Let's get the party started. By the way, guys, we're going to talk about an opportunity online for Filipinos. Sadly, though, it may not be as accessible these days because during the times when the invitation was free, it was like the gold rush.
Yes.
Pero right now, medyo limited pa. Which I think makes it more valuable because if something is scarce, the scarcity of it becomes more sought after.
Yes, that's actually true, sir. Pansin ko nga ngayon, mas marami yung naghahanap na invite kasi nga, the windows are closing.
Exactly. So it's bittersweet, but reality is reality, I guess. But I'm happy that you're part of the first batch, if not really like the parang hindi naman. Almost first batch, diba? That's good. That's good to know. So we're going to talk about it actually later, but now we'll try to pick Dandan's brains here, and we'll try to get to know him because our intention for this interview is for our near crowd community to get to know Dandan, and then because sometimes on the chat they just chat there and without any voice or face, right? And then I think one time we had a community call. That was it. That was the only time. But right now they will get to know Dan in person, and your life's gonna be an open book now, Dan.
I hope it gets viral.
I hope. Yeah. I hope it's gonna be a pandemically level virality. All right. And then also on top of the near crowd community that we have, para din to sa mga typical na Pilipino lang na just to let you know na nag-exist itong mga income opportunities na to, although it's kind of like advanced, right, cutting edge technology. That's what we're going to talk about. So okay, Dan, let's kick this off. I haven't got to know your full name. If you're okay with that, if not, then we'll just proceed with your hometown.
Yes, my full name is actually Dan2xpo Subron. The first name is a combination of my father and my mother's name, which is from Danilo and Rebecca. So Dan2xpo.
Okay, there you go. May kapangalan ka ba? Is it easy to get the BIR?
One time I tried to search
NBI.
Online. Yeah, I found some names that are similar actually. So I don't know. Pero hindi pa ako na-hit sa NBI. Thank God.
Yan ang advantage pag medyo unique yung name, di ba?
Yeah, pag unique, yes.
Pagka ilang oras andyan na eh.
Yes.
Mabilis ba dyan sa inyo sa Davao?
Hindi ko alam lately, pero previously parang mabilis naman with the online appointments. So far mabilis naman.
Okay, good. So which segues us into your hometown? Saan ba yung well, we mentioned it from Davao, but you can tell us more about your locale.
I'm actually from Lupon, Davao Oriental, which is actually 4 hours from Davao City. So I grew up there. I was born in the next. I was born there as well. So I grew up there up to until and I studied there up to until high school. Then nung college, saka ako nag-move sa Davao kasi nandun yung mga universities.
Mag-isa ka lang ba nag-move out?
Yes, sir. Actually, naghanap lang kami ng boarding house sa Davao City that time. Then, yan, I was living alone sa Davao City. So, good thing naman may mga nakilala din ako na classmates sa college na malalapit na province. So, hindi naman naging mahirap yung transition.
Or the fact na being independent, parang freedom! Ganun ba yung feeling? Or miss mo yung family?
Sa akin is not, ano ko parang masyado akong matatakotin sa change, lalo na change sa comfort zone. So kung previously nasa bahay lang, hindi ako masyado lumalabas, then pag nasa Davao ka kasi, pag nasa malaking city ka na, iba na yung environment. So the first few months, wala, school, uwi, ganun lang.
Okay. But that's quite opposite of what you are right now. You're in a blockchain universe. Like comfort zone.
Siguro yung din na nasa chat lang. Yung hindi ka nakakapagharap sa mga tao. So, yun, parang okay ako doon, wala akong problema. Yung parang total introvert.
Pero ngayon, you're being interviewed on a worldwide scale. Part of the growth.
From time to time, I'd like to naman, sir, step out of my comfort zone. Growing up.
Exactly. Yeah. Either what they say, either you grow or you shrink, or there's no parang walang neutral ground. Either diba? Sink or swim or something like that. Yeah. So what did you take up nung nasa university ka?
I took up BS ECE, which is now known as Electronics Engineering. So I studied sa University of Southeastern Philippines in Davao City. Yun, so
electronics different from electrical, no?
Yes, sir. Magkaibang field. But ang main talaga is actually electronics came from electrical engineering. So parang nag-branch out then naging standalone course na siya.
More on gadgets and the motherboard.
Yes. Yes, sir. Communications, satellite. Ganun.
Sa'yo ko na pala paayos yung nasira ko kagabing adapter ng laptop ko. Yeah. It's interesting though because I nasira talaga kahapon and I was like panicking, right? I mean, the laptop right now is such a very, very indispensable na tool, especially in the nature of our job.
Yes, sir.
So yung ginawa ko was I tried to open it. I looked up some how-to videos on YouTube and then but when I saw the motherboard and everything na yun, andun na lahat ng mga sabi ko, this is beyond my cognitive pay grade. Ayoko na to. I'd rather just bring it to them.
Even ako, sir, hindi ko kayang i-fix yun. Nagbukas ako one time, then I thought ko, siguro okay na to. When I put it back, nasunog lang siya lalo. So, hindi ko na lang ginalaw.
But you know what? That kind of mindset is actually like Elon Musk would do that before, so he would deconstruct one thing and then reconstruct it again. But I mean, the point is that sometimes fear can deter us from doing something, but if we're not afraid to learn and whatever. But of course, these days we don't have to deconstruct our car and everything, right? Because
yes.
But the mindset is there, like in your case, going out of our comfort zone.
Yeah, there are always questions na you want answers.
Correct. And provide solutions to whatever hindrance you might have. Tama. Did you talagang ginusto mo ba yung electronics ever since?
Going out from high school, actually, sir, I was not yet. I haven't yet decided on what to take. But mga siguro last few months before mag-graduate from high school, I researched. I was actually first going to get or to enroll in accountancy kasi my mother was a frustrated accountant. I mean, she graduated from BS from the course but she was not able to take the CPA exam. So, yung frustration niya na gusto maging CPA siguro, pinasda niya sa akin. Then, I was looking at it. I was previewing the the course. Parang hirap. Then, eventually, I found out about electronics engineering. And at that time kasi, nandun na yung, yung drive ko na maging curious lagi and eager to learn. I think sa tingin ko sa sarili ko is that was that's what that's one of my what do you call this positive na attitude. Always eager to learn, wanting to know more. And then one thing that caught my attention was yun nga, electronics engineering. So I tried to enroll. Then as I study it, parang nagustuhan ko na rin siya.
Okay. Yeah. I think that when you're willing to learn, like nothing is impossible virtually for someone, diba? May ano ba? May board ba yung electronics?
Yes, sir. Meron siyang board exam. 5-year course, then you have to take a board exam.
Oh, 5 years, man. That's a lot. Yes. May calculus yun?
Yeah, the two calculus, differential and integral.
Oh, man. But willing to learn, so.
Yeah. I think for the most part of the study, nung nag-study ako ng electronics engineering, yung dalawa lang talaga yung medyo parang, hirap.
Oh, talaga?
But, yeah. But eventually, was able to get through. Thank God.
Okay. Yeah, I think in life, parang persistence lang at saka talagang face your fear, no?
Yes, sir. It's either you do it or you don't do it. Kaya lang, if you don't do it, you won't know.
Exactly. Oh, some people would say, I'd rather try it and fail and not try at all.
Yes, exactly, sir.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so that's about schooling. How about hobbies? What kind of hobbies do you have outside work?
I actually play football. Soccer football. From since high school until I went to college, was able to participate in national tournament once.
Wow.
In Iloilo. Then that was during high school. Then when it came to college, medyo naging mahirap na siya for me kasi nga need to concentrate, especially engineering yung tinitake. But I was able to play still. Pero pumasok na rin kasi yung age no online games.
Oh.
So, I think there was one part actually or one semester na I was pretty addicted that made me fail one subject. Pero I was able to get back through summer class.
Naging electronic art athlete ka na sa electronic sports, di ba? Yung electronic sports, di ba? Yung mga tournament din, di ba? Oh, wow, so you were a footballer, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
You know what? Coincidentally, I'm from Iloilo, and there's this town called Barotac.
Yes, sir.
And it's known nationwide as the breeder or the incubator of talents.
We call that place. We call that sir the powerhouse of football in the Philippines.
Talaga, Barotac
During
Nuevo.
my time, I don't know this time because the sports is already wide in the country. But yeah, during that time when we hear Barotac Iloilo or a player from Barotac Iloilo, parang nagiging wow.
Yeah.
It's huge for us that time sa time namin.
Parang siguro sa culture, ano, because of the town,
Yes, sir.
promoting it, supporting it from the public, local
Yes, sir.
government.
It's more of sa napansin ko lang sir sa football kasi hindi siya ganun ka widely unlike I mean compared to basketball dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Pero makikita mo sir sa mga remote towns na doon nanggagaling yung mga best and talented. Kahit yung sa collegiate levels na football ngayon, if you check the background of those top players, you'll know na from galing sila talaga sa malalayang province.
Okay. This was pre-ASCAL?
Yes, sir. Pre-ASCAL. More on sa influence ng community na din.
Nice. We're trying to age you here because pre-ASCAL. So can we just directly ask you how many years it's been since you were born?
I'm actually 36 years old na.
No way, bro. You were born in 84 or 85?
85. Yes.
Oh, almost kabatch time. I was 84.
Oh, okay.
And then I played soccer then in elementary in La Paz, Iloilo. Kasi may ano dun eh. Sa La Paz kasi may malaking ano din doon, football field.
Yes, sir. Opo. Actually kasi I can relate because during my siguro starting pa lang ako sa nagwo-work. I was assigned in Iloilo for 3 months.
Oh yeah.
And I was able to go around Iloilo, La Paz, Molo,
Arevalo, Villa.
Arevalo, Villa.
Andoriao, Aro.
Yes, sir.
What year was that?
Let me see. I think mga around 2008, 2008, 2009.
No, okay. I was there. I'm from La Paz, and the plaza itself is just a stone throw away from where I live. I used to live. Yeah. So that's why the soccer, nalala ko yung mga moments before na yung yung sipa pa yung suntok lang, hindi pa alam mo, di ba? Instead of side, di ba? Parang suntok tawag doon, di ba? Suntok.
Yes, sir. Sa amin is suntoy.
Suntoy.
The term is suntoy.
Okay. So you don't know, you're just a kid, and they say, "Oh, it's not that. That's not the right way." But yeah, that's your sport, no? Like not basketball. Same here. I'm not really into basketball, so. So, as any other like one more hobby that it's maybe not physical.
Yeah, I actually also play chess. So
strategy.
Since high school, kaya lang na-stop ako nung high school, until high school lang. Kasi doon during college years, medyo tutok sa studies din. I wasn't able to find anyone to play with. Sa chess kasi pag hindi ka na naglalaro, wala. Magde-deteriorate din yung skill mo.
Talaga?
So, yeah, but up to now, I still engage from time to time if I can find the time. Actually, I try to play online. Yan.
Si ano na lang? Si AlphaGo ba yun? Hindi, yung AI ni Google. Yun na lang yung kalaro mo.
I forgot the name.
Deep Blue?
Deep Blue yata, yes.
Parang something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. So both physical and then intellectual. That's so. So I actually, which translates us into, I think, knowing how young you are, who will probably get to know how many industries you were in. Maybe chronologically, you can let us know your career journey.
Yeah. Actually, sir, to be honest, I've had just this field kung nasan ako ngayon. Ever since I graduated college. Yeah. To be honest, during college years, I've never known na mayroon palang biomed na field. I mean, I know there is an elective, may mga tinatawag kasi na elective subjects sa college. So one of the elective subjects there is biomed. So that time I was not aware of the industry. So nung natapos ako sa college, I took the boards. After I passed the board exam, nag-apply kami sa sobrang daming companies. I even went to Cebu just to apply
Oh,
for a job. Pero na-hire ako sa Davao. So I went back to Davao. Then, ito nga, yung the first job I had is, ito na, bali ang nangyari lang na transition is nag-change lang ako ng company but same field. So,
oh, okay.
biomed. Then
Biomed.
yes, sir. So after college, then around, I think 2008, na-hire ako as a service engineer, actually yung tawag namin sa field. So what we do is we sell or we loan instruments sa hospitals and clinics. Then pag we do the maintenance, yung sa service teams, we do the maintenance, installation. So ever since up to now, yun pa rin yung trabaho ko. Medyo may plus lang ngayon kasi nasa ano na ako banda, supervisory na level. So medyo less field, more on sa harap ng laptop.
Kaya pala ang dami mong extra time.
Hindi naman, sir. Toxic pa din, pero kaya lang.
I think you can still deploy some strategic na mga decisions, chess like, diba? Kasi if you're overseeing people, parang medyo long-term yung mga ini-implement na mga strategy.
Yes, sir. Sa start, I was actually struggling dun sa supervisory na position. Handling people. Kasi kasi ako, ayun nga, medyo introverted. Then, I interact less. Kumbaga, kung ano lang yung pinapagawa, okay, sige, gawin mo na. Tapos, kahit naman na makikita na ako minsan na kailangan ko i-correct, I'm always hesitant to approach. So, yun yung negative na side ko during pag communicate with people. But, from time to time, tinatry ko siyang i-overcome. So far naman, na-overcome ko siya, pero yun, may laging default ako na ganun.
But you are willing to learn and to expand.
Yes. Yes. Always.
Right. I think that we have our equilibrium where whatever we are, whether we're an extrovert or introvert, we have learned to expand our comfort zone, but the default mode is always the equilibrium, which is kung ano tayo talaga essentially, or in essence, Yeah. Yeah, cool. But I sense there was a gap there when you said 2008 you became a supervisor. Is it because now so I assume you graduated in 2006?
2007, sir.
7.
Yeah,
Okay.
2007 I graduated, pero before makatake kasi ng board, you have to take reviews. It took siguro mga 6 or 8 months.
Okay.
So, kaya na 2008 sa ako start ng work.
Okay.
So,
were you not affected by the US financial crisis in 2008 from their company? Wala naman?
Parang wala naman, sir. I think we were one of ang kagandahan is pag may mga financial crisis na ganun, healthcare will always kasi continue to work. Kasi nga, everyone needs healthcare. So, yun. Parang hindi masyadong na-affect.
Tama, no?
Yeah.
As long as there's people, there's always a market for medicine.
Yes.
I actually took up nursing, so just for you to know. I'm a nursing major actually, and marami din akong dinaanan. So maybe next time when you're the host, you can interview me. but yeah, so 13 years, I suppose, in this field.
Yeah, yes. 13 years
nice.
of experience.
So probably you've gotten your cadence and rhythm. Para alam ko na to, parang routine na lang. I need some more, expand some other areas of opportunities. Right? Yeah, which we're gonna get into. Ano mga sidelines na dinabble mo before her near?
I don't know if you've heard yung mga yung mga, what you call this? Nakalimutan ko yung term. But during the time na I was working, so syempre kumikita, then single pa, wala pang nagawa, so lagi may extra income. So one time there was nung kasagsagan yata ng, what do they call that? Um, yung mga kagaya ng ano, sir, kagaya ng, it's not pyramiding, but
Network
they,
marketing. Network marketing.
telemarketing.
Network
Yeah, yeah,
marketing.
network marketing. Yes, that's correct. It was introduced to me. Ko na lang i-mention yung pangalan ng ano kasi medyo hindi ko na rin siya naasikaso.
Ah,
So, yun, sorry, isa sa mga, ano, nag-invest ako doon. Then, I was able to work from in start. Pero
mm.
yun nga, dahil nga sa default setting ko, so, hindi talaga ako marunong magbenta, actually. So, what I did that time is, yung products na kinukuha ko, I try to sell through my relatives. Yung mga kakilala ko lang. Sige, benta nyo.
Warm
Ganun.
market.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kasi nga, hindi ako masyadong marunong ano ito, new people or yung people na hindi ko pa kilala. So,
Mm.
yun. So, I try to work around na lang kung ano yung pwede kong gawin.
I think you can still
Pero,
succeed in the network marketing business. You just have to know your strengths. Maybe
yes.
yung warm market mo, you can use them as your leverage din. Kasi warm yan eh. Yung connection then is stronger as opposed to
Yes.
cold na parang, it's distant. But yeah, I guess you knew you were strategic pa rin and willing to learn and willing to earn for sure.
Willing to earn, yes.
Wow. Okay. I think that a network marketing experience will really grow you as a person, from the business standpoint, from leadership, communication. No. Cool. Any other, maybe one more sideline?
Yun. Sideline. Actually, while I was working, wala ano siya. College days, siguro during semestral breaks or walang school, I try to, what do you call this? Engage sa family business namin. I mean, it's not a big business, but it's more on retail, reselling yung crops first. Basically yung banana. Yeah, Cavendish, and what we do is we buy the product from the upland farmers. So binibring down namin siya, then kami na magsa-supply kami na nagdadala dun sa factories to process. So,
Okay.
at one point, I was the one ako yung sumasama dun kasi may truck si Father Pastor na maliit lang na elf. Then we go to the mountains, we go around trying to buy off the products from the farmers. So then bring it home, then from there, we bring it to the factory. So,
Okay.
sa mga experience ko pa. Pero during nung nag-start na ako mag-work, actually wala, aside from, siguro nakiki-join ako dun sa father ko. Kasi meron siyang backyard na, tawag dito, yung babuyan. So, I try to buy, ako yung bumibili ng mga piglets. Sila yung nag-maintain. Then we split the profit. Yun. Basically, ganun. Then, yun lang. Mostly kasi pag may sa ano ko dati, hindi pa ako open-minded dun sa mga sideline. Kasi parang nasa comfort zone ako na, kumikita pa naman ako dito. Hindi ko kailangan pa rin. So, wala ganun na mindset. Pero later on, as you have more fees, more bills, mapupush ka talaga.
Yeah, tama. When you said open-minded, parang yan yung usual na phrase sa network marketing. Open-minded ka ba?
Open-minded ka ba? Yung
Willing
ganito
to
mo,
learn.
gawin natin ganito.
That's good to know. You mentioned that you were single before. You were.
Yes.
But that was the former state, which
Yes, sir.
hindi ka na single ngayon.
Yes, I am actually married with 3 kids.
Oh, kaya pala ang sipag eh. And then I see like you got 2 rings on your finger.
Yes. Okay. The one is the wedding ring. The other one is yung partnership ring namin. Yung girlfriend, boyfriend pa lang.
Oh,
So, ang happy din
wow.
naman dito pa.
Wow. I think that kind of reinforces the bond, you know.
Yes.
Dalawa talaga eh. Parang, yeah, yeah. For emphasis. Kaya pala Dan, ang sipag mo. Tatlo na pala yung ano, yung inspiration aside from wifey. Nice.
Yes, so,
Okay.
kailangan.
Kailangan para sa ekonomiya, ano?
Yes.
Ano ba, microeconomics ba yun or home economics? Okay, so my next question probably would be, sino yung mga mentors or nag-inspire sa'yo when you were single and then right now, maybe?
Most probably sir yung ano ko is yung previous company ko na na manager namin sa service team. Siya kasi yung nag-guide sa akin and nung time na nandun pa ako sa company, hindi ko masyadong na-appreciate but when eventually I transferred then binabigyan ako ng supervisory role. Doon kasi sa dito kasi sa current doon kasi sa nilipatan ko is wala masyadong naging kumbaga paging yung nilulook up ko as parang kuya or mag-guide sa'yo. So yun, so yung service manager ko dati. So doon ko na-appreciate yung mga sinishare niya sa akin, yung mga binibigay niya na inputs. So I treat him as a mentor kasi actually na-appreciate ko lang yung mga natutunan ko sa kanya after na hindi na ako nag-under sa kanya. Alam niyo sir, yung parang okay, ganito pala yung ginagawa dati. So, as we grow, as we move forward, we learn. Then we also learn to appreciate kung ano yung mga previously natin na nadaanan or na-experience. So, in life naman, kung how I am now, I always look up to my father. So, actually wala, although, bata pa kami, masyado siyang strict. Laging ano yan, laging kahit na sa sobrang strict niya, every time na umuwi siya from bahay, naalala ko lang is takbuhan na kami nagkapatid ko nun. Kasi mag-behave na kami sa gilid. Then once he enters the room, wala nang galawan, wala nang malikot, walang makulit. So yun.
I think we always are thankful for the training that our parents have employed on us, even though sometimes it's hard, you know. But like, do I really have to brush my teeth, mom? Like,
Yeah.
but later on, when you see the benefits of it, you look back and you say, oh, wow, I'm very thankful. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Kasi kung nung time na ini-impose nila yung gusto nila mangyari sa'yo, hindi mo pa alam. I mean, you don't know why. Tapos ayaw mong gawin. But now na you understand that, oh, ganun pala. You have to do what you need to do. Kahit na hindi nila maintindihan kasi later on sila rin naman magsasuffer. So,
correct.
Ayun.
Yeah, which I think happened to your manager din, na parang hindi mo na-appreciate yung mga inputs niya, but later on, parang wow,
Yes, sir.
looking back.
Yes, sir.
Did he or she?
He, sir, he.
So did he give you any book on leadership or communication or?
Wala, sir, pero may shinare yung company namin dati sa amin na what you call the book, the 1 Minute Manager.
I think it's the best New York Times bestseller as well.
Yes, sir. Actually, it's not the title does not mean that it's about a manager, but it's how you will manage your time and how you use it well. So I really appreciate that book. Actually, tinatry ko siya ulit basahin. Kasi parang nawawala na sa akin yung concept ng book na yun.
Yeah. Unless I think that some concepts we only retain as long as we implement them. It becomes part of our system.
Yes.
Embody. But
yes,
if not,
pero pag wala
kakalimutan. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Nice. That's why you have inspiration pala, no? The kids and everything. So let's go to the meaty part here, which is blockchain and Near protocol. How were you introduced to Near?
Yeah. Actually, yung near crowd was introduced by my sister-in-law,
Mm.
and she got it from the ka-work lang din nung sister niya, which is which her older sister na sister-in-law ko din. So, ayun, inintroduce nila sa amin. Then, eventually, when we experience it, madali lang naman siya. Then, hindi siya time consuming. Then, anytime, pwede mong stop. Anytime, pwede mong gawin. Yung, I mean, mostly kasi kaya ko siya na-enjoy din kasi you can access it anytime. You can do it anytime. You can do it while even at work. Pero I'm not saying na do it while you're working. I mean, siyempre sa work, may times na may break. So,
Yung surgeon na ba nag-oopera, parang near crowd muna.
yeah,
Ano yun? Yung forceps doon. Or yung mga medrep, mga medtech, nag-examine ng
yeah,
whatever specimen there. Yung near crowd
yeah,
muna. Yeah.
yeah. But yes, sir. Yeah, pag may mga idle time lang na, kunyari, for example, sa work ko, at times when I finish doing or fixing the instrument or the machine, may mga waiting times kasi for the result or for it to accomplish what I need to do. So, yung waiting time na yun, pwede ko i-access. Then, pwede ko lang din siya i-out. So, yun.
Yeah.
Plus, income.
Yeah. So maybe in a bit, do you think, are you on a laptop?
Yes, sir. I'm using a laptop.
Okay, so maybe we can show people how it looks like.
Sige. I'll share my screen.
Yeah. So yun yung near crowd, diba? Yeah. Could you? Let's see. I'm gonna make you a host. Yes. All right. Let's do that. So how do you do that? Then more. You know what? My mouse is acting up. I used to have this kind of symptom before. Yung parang nag-jittery siya. You happen to know what that means, Dan?
Mouse pad, sir?
Ayun na yung cursor.
Okay. Are you using a mouse?
No.
The
Touchpad.
touchpad. Baka may lost connection somewhere.
I'll make you a host right now. No, don't change the name of Dan. Yeah. This is so embarrassing, man. Maybe we'll ask Andy to edit it for us. This is so frustrating. Okay. Is your screen ready na ba, or you can?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, there you go, Dan. Take it away.
Oh, so it's already logged in. Wait, let me show them kung pag naka-log out. Just don't mind the details.
Okay, so yeah.
You
explain the picture.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna log in. So, sign in.
George.
Yeah, that's the name.
Pseudonymously.
Okay, so this is how it looks like. So, technically, there's a picture shown.
Mm-hmm.
And on the first box, you are gonna write anything, everything about the picture. What do you see? What is the theme? What is the weather? Or what is the scenery? Anything that you can see. Then another thing, the next is you'll point to a specific location of the picture. For example, this one. So there's another box with the line.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do is you describe the object or the the image that is being pointed by the line.
Yep.
So generally a description of what it is. So should I write something?
Yeah, you can.
Hindi na
So,
muna. Baka mali-mali yung English ko.
okay lang. Barok English tayo. Parang ano tayo. Where the goings are you? How much your name? My name's not for sale.
Siguro ganito na lang. So, first box, description na lang. First box is plausible description.
Yeah. I think
So,
that's...
then we usually what I do is kasi all in all there's a minimum character number of 320 characters. Then each box must contain at least 100 characters. So, yun. Anything or everything na nakikita niyo sa picture, lagay sa first box. Then second box, point at a location. Then another box for maybe a different location. So, minimum of 3 boxes siya. Then, there are actually 3 kinds of task.
Okay.
This one is a honeypot. Honeypot task is what you do is same as the regular task. I mean, okay, sorry. There's a regular, there's the review, and then there's the honeypot. The honeypot task is what you do is you describe as what I've explained earlier, then you put a description that is clearly a wrong description. So for example, here I think the red line is pointing to a probably damaged or an old, I think this is a typewriter. Then I'll put it in my description. I can describe what it looks like, what is the color, or and I'll add a line that would say, for example, on top of the table is a laptop. So that would make it a wrong description. Right? So that's what honeypot means. Actually, you can put it in anywhere in the boxes that you made. Most commonly used word is a monkey. So most Nearcrowders, yeah, they for example the blue description box.
Yeah.
I can put there's a monkey sitting on the chair.
parang obviously talagang na
yeah.
sinadyang
So very obvious. Mali talaga yung description. So another task is yung regular, which is just the regular. Describe mo lang kung anong meron sa picture on the first box. Then you select a location, then describe mo kung ano yun. So, yun lang.
So tatlong task, regular, review.
Yeah, and honeypot.
Honeypot is where you bury somewhere yung error, be it wrong spelling or different color.
Yes.
Pero talagang nagsa-stand out. Hindi siya ganun ka-subtle dapat.
Yes.
Parang obvious na obvious.
Dapat obvious na obvious. So it must be very clear na. So makikita mo dito sa baba, for honeypot task, may extra na field dito. So short description of the intentional mistake. So here, after you've filled up the boxes or the description box, dito mo ilalagay kung ano yung mali na nilagay mo sa description. So for example, kung monkey nga, lagay mo there is no monkey in the photo or in the picture. So ikaw din ang point out. So then you submit. Pero sa regular task, wala siyang ganito. It's just description, then submit na.
Okay.
Then another is the review task. So sa review task, ang mangyayari is yung sinabit ng other users or Nearcrowders is babalik siya dun sa loop, then pupunta siya sa ibang tasker as a review. So meaning, yung ginawa ko is i-review ng ibang users din. So it's either i-accept nila yon or i-reject depending on kung ano yung ginawa mo. Kung regular yon, then tama ang description, they will accept. Pero kung honeypot yun, I mean regular yon tapos mali-mali yung description mo, they can reject.
Okay.
Ayun,
so which among the 3 yung paborito mong tasks?
Review.
Reviewer ka, gusto mo talaga mag-review.
Review and next honeypot, then last yung regular.
Regular kasi parang basic ano, parang
Yeah.
walang
Review
challenge.
task kasi is you'll just have to spot if may mali or kung tama ba yung ginawa niya. Then accept or reject. That's it.
Pero sa honeypot ba, parang do you think that it appeals to your creativity din or parang masabi mo na, shall I make it too hard for them? Or parang maging creative ako sa pagiging obvious din na ano?
Yes, actually, sir. May mga ibang ano lang, users na nami-misinterpret yung honeypot. Usually nilalagay nila is buong box is full of wrong descriptions, which is wrong. Pero pag tama yung honeypot, yun nga, na-replay mo rin yung ano, yung imagination mo. Minsan napapaisip ka din ano ba ilalagay kong mali? Kaya ang pinaka-easy, the easiest thing na ginagawa namin is yun, monkey. We resort to the monkey. Kaya sa community, sikat yung mga unggoy. Because we put them in the honeypot.
So could you tell your friends now, what kind of business are you in blockchain? Well, monkey business.
Yeah.
Kaya pala. Kasi ako, hindi talaga ako familiar sa tactical nito eh. Kaya I think this is for the benefit of the community din.
So, ingat lang sila minsan kasi baka mamaya totoong monkey. May monkey nga doon sa picture. Then, nabasa ng reviewer yun, bigla niyang ni-reject. Tapos may totoong monkey pala sa picture.
Or you could say na walang monkey instead of there's a monkey, para sabihin mong pwede ba yun? Honeypot? Na obvious din na obviously there's a monkey, tapos sabihin mo na there's no monkey. Is that, do you think? I'm just curious.
I don't think na yun yung tamang honeypot, pero may nakikita akong gumagawa nun. Pero I don't recommend kasi ang purpose nung pala nito is to feed to an AI or a machine. So the machine reads the description and the picture. So basically kung ano yung nilagay mo, yun yung i-interpret ng machine na nandun sa loob ng picture. So may mga nakikita kong gumagawa nun, sir, pero I don't think it's okay. Stating something na wala dun sa picture.
Interesting. Ganun pa rin pala ka-primitive yung AI kasi we really have to dumb down. Hindi naman pala ganun ka, like let's say Terminator type na it's gonna obliterate the human race. Hindi naman
actually,
ganun.
Actually, siya, pretty lang siya, plain na description. Ano ba talaga nakikita mo?
Yeah.
Ganun.
Parang baby talk lang. Parang
yes, it's okay. Actually, it's like that. Parang mo kinakausap yung bata.
It's funny because we were talking about chess, about AI, how they deploy the artificial intelligence in chess and in a board game. Tapos ganun, we are in AI. That's we're talking about monkey also, the intelligence of a monkey. Interesting. I guess that ikaw, Dan, dahil expert ka na dito at saka parang like smooth sailing na lang sa'yo, no? Parang kasi meron pa rin nagsistruggle yung mga bago, di ba? Kaya nag-ask sila ng questions dun sa group chat natin, di ba? So if there was like, if Nearcrowd was a medical, medical school, parang siguro ikaw, you finished your, your residency, and then your junior intern residency, then you're like a fellow na ngayon. Parang ikaw na, parang consultant na kayo.
Hindi pa naman siguro. Ewan ko lang. Pero siguro, I don't know how to sort of place myself. Kasi from time to time, I still make mistakes, actually. May mga failed tasks pa rin ako. Although, pinakamarami dun is not actually supposed to be failed tasks. Pero yun nga, may mga mali pa rin ako nagagawa. For example, mga mistyped words or maling interpretation ng picture or yun.
Well, that's why it's called the practice, right?
Yeah.
Because even medical practitioners or lawyers, they still call it private practice because they're still honing their craft. It's a never-ending, perpetual.
Yes. There's always room for improvement pa rin.
Exactly. Which brings us to the next tricky question. Why you're still doing Nearcrowd, even though you're in biomed, an industry that is evergreen, that is not affected by any financial crisis. So it must be, I assume it's be lucrative. But the fact that you're here must imply that you may be not just learning more, but maybe learning a little bit more, earning a little bit more rather.
Yes.
So let's go to that question. Open-ended, what kind of benefits do you reap from Nearcrowd?
But actually is the bottom line, sir, is the extra income actually. Then ever since kasi lalo na nung nag-hit ng pandemic, uh, it's although hindi naman yung na-affected yung company ko, but still there's an effect. Then lalo na lumalaki yung children and minsan hindi na enough. So you try to source out. So with Nearcrowd, yun nga, you can work anytime. Sipagan mo lang, just be diligent. Gawin mo lang siya. Then it will really benefit you
Okay.
in the long run.
So since you're willing to learn, especially in this type of monkey business, willing to learn, willing to earn. Can you do it on a mobile, do you think? Or just
Yes.
Desktop lang?
Actually, sa mobile pwede siya.
Talaga?
Anywhere you can access
Galing.
online, a web browser. Any
Galing.
gadget na may web browser, you can do it. Actually, I'm using Chrome. Mozilla para ito, sorry. Yeah, Mozilla.
Talaga?
So, since cellphone, I also use it.
Kita ko may MetaMask siya, oh.
Actually, mas madali siya i-access sa cellphone kasi sa desktop and laptop, you have to set up.
Yeah.
You have to look for a place where to place it. Pero dito, pag nasa phone ka lang, tapos all the time pa hawak mo yung phone sa time ngayon. So,
talaga. So,
yeah.
Parang kung ideally pala yung isang Pinoy na, let's say, somewhere in the province, basta may data lang may internet. I'll just pull up my, let's say, China phone, now let's say 2,000 peso, and I can earn, I can earn handsomely.
Yes, sir.
So, maybe, I'm not sure how you would answer this, Daniel, but I think at one point you mentioned na with Nearcrowd, you're earning more than the job itself.
Oh, yes. I think actually, that happened na. Actually, that happens nung medyo mataas yung pero medyo mataas yung rate.
I mean, the bull market.
Yeah. Given naman talaga na nangyayari kasi nga volatile yung crypto. But there was a time na actually I was earning more than my day job.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Umabot sa point na yun. So, yeah. It was great. Kasi ang laking tulong nun. It eventually made, kasi nag-aaral na kasi yung eldest ko ngayon. Then, every year, nag-iipon kami for the next, so ginagawa namin ni wife is, nag-iipon kami for the next enrollment for next year. So, kakabayad pala ng tuition ngayon, mag-iipon na kami ulit. So, with that, nung nangyari, yung pandemic, so may mga cuts sa time sa office or sa work. Kasi nga, di ba, may mga lesser work times tayo lalo na nag-start pa ng ECQ last year. So, medyo bumaba din yung kita from work. So, with Nearcrowd, siya yung nag-sustain talaga dun sa lalo naman sa mga bills and sa groceries. Kasi nung time ng pandemic, bultuhan ng bili. Kasi may fear lagi na baka magkaroon ng lockdown or hindi na makalabas ng bahay. So, may mga bata. So, at any time nagutumin sila, at least may makukuha na from the shelves na pagkain.
Right. That's nice to know, Dan. I guess that with crypto, you can also use it as an investment vehicle. Meaning, it's an asset that grows over time, di ba? Pag bumalik yan ulit sa bullish na ulit yung market. What you have right now is going to, exponentially grow.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, what I'm doing now is nung start na bumaba na yung rate, we were holding.
Right.
Share ko lang, I was holding it then na pinasok ko siya sa staking muna habang natutulog siya.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun. I just keep on doing pa rin yung near crowd kasi nga mag-i-stack lang yung points doon. Then when the time comes na medyo ano na siya, at least nakapag-prepare na.
Hinog na.
Yeah, kumbaga yung naalala ko tuloy yung phrase from one movie na your field has to be ready when the rain comes. Yun. So, yes.
Nice. So make it rain. You're gonna be a rainmaker. It's funny. You know what? We were connecting, chess playing to artificial intelligence to bananas and monkeys. I wonder what's next. Yeah, banana cake. Well, you can have your cake and eat it too. That's what they say. Like, you can have them both. I'm very happy that you are our very first guest here on Near Crowd. So we're not only near crowd, but also we're near crowd proud. Yung mga kabaliwan natin dun sa minsan. Ngayon talaga wala na akong time kasi like nag-grow kami ng another community sa music na naman, music NFT. So but ano lang, keep up lang yung mga tulong sa atin doon sa mga karancho natin sa Near Crowd. Na-appreciate talaga namin yun ng team, Dan, kasi this is parang advocacy na rin siya, di ba?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you've been there. I mean, like when pandemic hit, as a father, you had more anxiety on how to provide for your kids, let alone, provide for their future. And we've got a lot of near crowders who also are, they're breadwinners and they're benefiting from this monkey business. So what would you say to those first two groups of people? What would you say as an advice, to those near crowders? And then after that, we're gonna give advice and encouragement when it comes to willing to learn your phrase. Sa mga general Filipinos lang na parang hindi pa sila na-expose sa blockchain or other online opportunities. So to those who are near crowders na mga bago pa lang, yung mga, alam mo yun, yung mga hindi pa seryoso sa buhay nila, what would you want to say to them?
To the near crowders, ano lang, andito na yung opportunity. The opportunity is here. It's given. Try to use it well. Gawin nyo lang siya. Don't huwag kayong mag-slack. Try to explore the opportunity and grab hold of it. Kasi not all the time na nandito yan. Then, if you think na nahihirapan kayo or there's the community, lagi namang may active doon. Nandun sila Kay, sila Eds.
Sila Kay.
So, yeah. And from time to time, yung mga medyo matagal na rin sa near crowd, nandun lang din nakapanood. So, just ask your questions, comment nyo lang mga questions nyo. Then, we'll try our best to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Dan. By the way, did you receive your NFT na ba?
Yes.
Nice.
Sir Drew gumawa.
Yeah. Parang ini-immerse na talaga natin yung sarili natin sa blockchain universe. May mga NFT na tayo, may mga crypto na. Because to the majority, bro, to the majority of people, this is their like unheard of, like esoteric, parang like strange, out of this world, Greek, hindi na maintindihan. But tayo parang, di ba? Parang early pa rin tayo di ba? Early adopter.
Actually, so, nung sa simula, when I was starting, yung in-law ko was very hesitant. Kasi nga, nung una kasi, nung nag-invite sa amin is you have to cash out. Kasi may kailangan i-fund yung account at that time. Unlike ngayon, na you can create the account without the fund.
Right.
Pero you cannot do the tasks kung wala yung funding. So, syempre maglalabas ng pera, pero since it was minimal, then na-try na rin ng sister-in-law ko. Ayun, parang nag-open siya ng pathway. Ngayon, yung mga relatives niya from Manila, na shinare niya, lahat kumikita, lahat lahat, yung previously na nasa bahay lang or halos minsan-minsan lang yung gawa kasi nga wala masyadong trabaho ngayon, pandemic. At
Right.
least may pinagkakakitaan.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Well, that's good to know. And even if the invite is sold to you, I think that it's still worth the investment.
Yes, sir.
Magkano bang ibentahan? Okay ba?
Sa ngayon, nakikita ako kasi never pa ako nagbenta ng invite kasi nga, inuna ko yung mga relatives ko, mga kakilala ko. Hindi pa nga hindi pa nga naubos lahat. Kaya lang, yun nga, since saturated na yung system, so hindi na tayo makapag-onboard. Pero, ang bentahan ng time, nung sa start, nung siguro
Lately,
April,
recent.
Yeah, nung around May, nasa ano siya 15 years, which is roughly mga nasa around 40,000 yata pesos. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali.
50? 50 near?
Yes, sir. May nagbenta ng 50 niya. Yeah, and
No
I
way.
also have one relative na nakapagbenta siya ng, before yun sir ngayon kasi mas mura na siya.
Okay. Wow.
Pero dati, yung ano ko, I actually have I know someone who was able to sell for 14 years
Mm-hmm.
yung isang invite niya. So, yung rate ng time na yun is nasa around 200 plus yata per year.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Pero ngayon, nasa ano na lang yung invite is nasa around 10 to 13 years. Depende sa sa seller.
But it's worth pa rin. Kasi kung if you've spent an arm and a leg on it, then the more na maseryoso mo siya.
Yes, sir.
Kasi ginastusan mo eh.
Oo. Kasi kung minsan pag free lang or walang i-take for granted lang yan ng iba.
Exactly. Yeah, tama. Di ba nung kasagsagan ng mga free naalala mo yun?
Grabe yun. Grabe yung onboarding.
Grabe. Pero even if like in your case, you're an expert, is it true na it's actually a shame nga, I don't know this but kasi hindi na ako tumututok dito eh. Is it true na you can get an invite whenever you reach a certain milestone?
Yes, sir. Actually every sa dashboard mo kasi is every withdrawals mo will earn a point sa invite. And it takes 16 withdrawals para magkaroon ng isang invite. So, ganun siya kahirap. And per withdrawal, there is a minimum of 20 tasks na magawa before ka magkaroon ng withdrawal. Bago ka mag-withdraw.
Okay.
So, it takes time talaga.
Okay.
Yeah, medyo valuable yung invite.
But I think they're trying to control din yung supply kasi siguro yung mga projects they have to like control it, like some sort of a social engineering is what they call it, para lang ma-control yung ma-regulate kung sa PRC regulate yung number ng professionals based on need doon or sa housing mga ganun. Okay, gawa pa tayo ng mga bahay, may backlog tayo. Yeah, so okay, so last question, Dan. How about those Filipinos in general na hit by the pandemic economically? What would you say to them as an encouragement for them to explore online opportunities?
Yeah, actually, what you do is have faith lang for start. Explore from time to time. Yung iba nasa Facebook lang lagi or online lagi. But there are opportunities actually. It's proven, it's here. May mga naka-benefit na sa opportunities. You just have to look for the opportunity na would fit you or you think kung sa tingin mo ma-enjoy mo. Kasi one thing din na na-enjoy mo yung ginagawa mo. Kasi kung ginagawa mo lang yun out of kasi pinupush ka na gawin, mawawala yung drive. Pero kung alam mo, gusto mo yung ginagawa mo or there's a story behind kung bakit mo yung ginagawa. So, mapupush ka na mapupush. So, yun lang. Try to keep an open mind. Ika nga earlier.
Open-minded ka ba?
It's there. Lalo na ngayon, nag-boom na talaga yung blockchain sa ano.
Nagdi-disrupt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow. Well, Dan, thanks for sharing your wisdom with us and your story. I'm sure now there are many who will get inspired, motivated, and as well, maghanga, and then ma-open din yung mind nila, and they're willing to learn so that they can earn and enjoy, not endure, not endure, enjoy. Okay, so we're probably gonna see you somewhere in the blockchain. See you in the on the blockchain. Sa Telegram natin, we're gonna. Do you think that if people would like to find you, are you open to that? Where can they find you?
Sa Telegram. Yeah, sa Telegram. Diba?
Or whatever. Maybe you still want to be an introvert, and I don't want to be bothered by. I don't want some monkey business outside of my monkey business. Maybe we'll put it in the description later on, or okay. That's it for now. Okay, so Dan, once again, thank you very much for your time, and more power to your career with your family. Also, stay safe there in Davao and serve your clients pretty well. You're doing a great job in the healthcare industry, and thank you very much for being with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It was a pleasure, and I hope that this interview will help our fellow Filipinos who needs it.
Certainly, it would. I think for the coming years or months, this video is going to be watched by more and more people as we grow our community. And yeah, more power to all of us. No, dagang salamat kayo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, everyone, once again, this is Near Protocol Philippines. Like our channel if you want to learn more about blockchain, especially Near Protocol, a layer 1 future of crypto and blockchain. Just go to social media. We're gonna post it in the show notes. And as like what Dan said, keep on opening your mind, be open-minded and willing to learn, because you can earn from your learning. Once again, this is Orvard, your host on Near Protocol Philippines. Have a great day. Bye for now. Okay. So, yeah, Dan, daghang salamat talaga. I really appreciate it.
I hope I did good.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're having fun because you're sharing your stories. And yeah. Nice. Okay, so thank you once again, and hope we can more power and more blessings to you. Okay.
Yes, Dan? Sir, thank you.
Pahinga na muna for now. Salamat.
Yes, sir. Thank you po.
Okay. Bye.